This man may be the only survivor of forced organ harvesting in China. At a press conference in Washington, D.C., he pulled up his shirt and showed a 14-inch scar across the left side of his chest, stark evidence of a surgery in a Chinese prison hospital in 2004, where part of his lung and part of his liver were removed without his consent. He had been sentenced to 8 years in prison for practicing Falun Gong, and years later, guards tried to send him for a second high-risk hospital operation. But in the middle of the night, when the guards watching him fell asleep, he near miraculously escaped through a fire exit. Only afterwards, when he started reading online about forced organ harvesting, did he begin to understand what those surgeries were really about. In 2015, he finally fled China, and in 2020, with help from the US State Department, he made it to the United States. Since then, doctors have put him through a battery of tests, MRIs, CT scans, all sorts of imaging, which all show the same thing: missing liver tissue, missing lung tissue, and extensive scarring where the cutting was done. I'm Jan Jekielek, senior editor at the Epoch Times, and I wrote a book about China's organ harvesting industry. After nearly 20 years of investigation, one thing is clear to me. It is incredibly rare to find someone alive after their organs were harvested. Most prisoners whose organs are taken are cremated immediately. Their families may not even learn they're dead until months or years later, if at all. That's why this case is, so far, the closest we've ever come to a living, medically documented proof point that the Chinese Communist Party is carrying out this evil. I tell his full story and connect it to the wider evidence on China's forced organ harvesting in my book, Killed to Order: China's Organ Harvesting Industry and the True Nature of America's Biggest Adversary. If you want to see how one survivor's body became a piece of hard evidence against the CCP's transplant machine, that's exactly what the book is about.